Hi, I'm Tiare, and this is Derek. I'm unprepared. So we only have 1 hour together. If you haven't taken my class before, know that it's very relaxing. If you took my class yesterday, it's going to be very similar because I don't want to have to think. Let's start off in child's pose, spreading, no don't, start off on your backs. I swear I won't be a hot mess today. Let's start off on our backs. Although I'm very excited, let's just calm down for a second. Just having the hands up to the sides, palms facing up, letting the feet splay to the sides. You just arrive into this space. Whatever space that's like for you, you just make the most of it. And for the next 60 minutes, you're just focusing on honoring your body. So no matter what I say during this class, no matter what I do, know that you can modify wherever you need to. You can intensify wherever you'd like. You just have your own practice. So let's just start to maybe set an intention for this practice. So maybe asking yourself what your intention is, or you ask yourself, like, what do I need more of in this moment? What do I need more of? And whatever the first thing that pops into your mind is, maybe that's that word for you today. And no matter what happens during this class, you can always come back to that word and that purpose, that reason why you show up on your mat and you show up for yourself. So as you think about that intention, just start to exhale all the air out of the lungs, letting go of the morning. And then deep inhale through the nose, big breath in. Exhale, HA. Again, deep inhale through the nose, fill up that breath as you hold at the top. Exhale, HA. Again, deep inhale breath as you fill up and hold at the top. Exhale, HA. Then start to breathe in a little bit deeper, filling up the lungs a little bit more as you hold at the top, and then seal your lips this time. And then just exit the breath through the nose, creating that strong Ujjayi breath. Again, deep inhale through the nose, fill it on up. Exhale through your nose. One more time with intention, deep inhale breath. Exhale through your nose. And you keep that continuous breath no matter what we're doing in this room. So start to send your hands towards the back of the room, feet towards the front of the room. Have just a big stretch. Lengthen through the fingertips, through the toes. And then hug the knees into the chest for a moment. Keep your hands back behind you. Send your legs up to the sky. Flex your toes back towards your face. And we're just gonna start to rock up. So maybe you're just rocking a boat. So you lift up, chest forward, and then lower, lift the booty. Lift up, chest up, lower, lift the booty. Lift up, lower, lift the booty. Lift up, lower, lift the booty. Lift up, I could keep saying this all day long. Lifting the booty, you're just going back and forth at your own pace. So just go however you'd like to go for just 5, 4, I'm not counting them, I'm not counting. 3, 2, 1. Now you come all the way down onto your back, keeping your legs exactly where they are. Just start to pulse up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Left leg hovers 2 inches off of the mat. Pulse to the outside. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Left foot meets the right for 1. Lower. 2. Lower. Left leg up 3. Lower. Left leg up 4. Lower. 5. Lower. 6. Lower. 7. Lower. 8. Lower. 9. Lower. 10. Hold here. Switch sides. Right leg is long. Pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Pulse the right leg up for 1. Lower. 2. lower. 3, lower. 4, lower. 5, lower. 6, lower. 7, lower. 8, lower. 9, lower. 10. Pulse together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hug the knees into the chest. Just a nice little warm up. You'll start to rock side to side, and then you'll start to rock back and forth. And as you rock back and forth, just start to find your way into a tabletop. Stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips, finding that neutral spine. And you'll just stay right here. Maybe wag the hips side to side. Maybe you let the head hang heavy. Maybe you come back to center, palms down, fingertips towards the front of the room. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. Right hand goes up to the sky. Palm towards the right side of the room as you inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down, fingertips towards the knees. Now left hand goes up, big breath in. Exhale, left hand down, fingertips towards the knees. Now stack. And inhale, drop the belly, look up, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, round the spine, look through the legs. Inhale, belly down, shift your gaze up for the inhale breath. Exhale, round. Again, belly down, shift your gaze up. Exhale, round. Now come back to neutral spine, turn your palms down, fingertips towards the front of the room. Walk your hands in and come up onto those knees. So hips are stacked right above the knees. Circle, sweep the hands, go high, big breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms, just squeeze the shoulder blades together for a moment. Then inhale, hands go high. Exhale, twist your arms open to the right side of the room. Now take your right hand to your right heel and the left hand goes up to the sky. And then you'll come back to center and twist your arms open to the left. Left hand comes down to that left ankle or heel as the right hand goes up and back. And then you'll just do this at your own pace, just warming up the body. When you inhale, you come back. Exhale, right hand. Do whatever you're doing. So you're just going side to side, and you can go very slow or you can go very fast. And then when you're ready, you'll just find your way back into a tabletop, stacking those shoulders and stacking those hips. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, and find your way into downward facing dog. Wade into your heels. Spread the fingers wide. Push your chest back towards your shins. You find that nice deep downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling out your heels. Spread those fingers wide, pushing your chest back even more towards your shins. And once you find that nice deep downward facing dog, your right leg will go up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, half scorpion. Beautiful job. Hold it here. Lift that knee up towards the sky. Roll out that ankle in one direction maybe. Roll out that ankle in the opposite direction. And then back to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, low lunge. Start to root down through that left hand. Right hand comes up for easy twist. Peeling open, stack those shoulders. Start to twist, shift your gaze. And when you're ready, you're gonna come onto the knife edge of that right foot and the knife edge of that left foot, sending your right hand towards the back of the room. So you'll hold Tiare. And then you'll lift the hips high, sending your hand forward. And then you'll exhale, lower, right hand goes back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. One more inhale as you rise. And then you're gonna turn your hands all the way towards the back of the mat as you find your way into a low lunge. Right knee comes down to the mat as the hands go high, moon pose, shoulders down and back as you inhale. Exhale, half split, straighten out that left leg, flexing the toes back towards the face. Inhale, find your way into a low lunge, breath in. Exhale, feet hip width distance, forward fold. Sorry, I'm wearing such a random outfit today. And so your feet are hip width distance. You can start to grab opposite elbows as you rock that torso side to side. Maybe shaking the head yes, or shaking the head no. A lot of bend in the knees is perfect. Yeah, good job, Gina. Good job. Now bring your hands down to the mat, heel toe your feet together, and one vertebrae at a time, you'll start to rise all the way up till the shoulders are down and back and the palms are facing forward. Circle sweep, your arms go high, deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold with breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep, inhale as you rise. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, high plank, top of a push-up. Just zipping up that belly, holding here. Know that you can drop your knees at any time during the class, or you can lift them, push your heels forward, shoulders right above the fingertips. As you inhale, zip up the belly. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Squeeze the elbows into the sides of the ribs. Toes come down, thighs lift, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing, ha. Now left leg goes up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, half scorpion. Maybe rolling out that ankle in one direction. Maybe rolling out that ankle in the opposite direction. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. When you're ready, root down through that right hand, left hand comes up. Easy twist. Shift your gaze, peel open. And when you're ready, you're going to come onto the knife edge of that right foot and that left foot as the left hand goes to the back, front of the room. Now start to rise up for the inhale breath. Exhale, lower. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, lower. One more inhale as you rise, and then you take your hands and walk them to the top of your mat. Yay. Now left knee comes down. As the hands come up, moon pose as you inhale. Exhale, half split. Straighten out that right leg and flex the toes back towards the face. Beautiful. You'll find your way into a low lunge for the inhale breath. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, your arms go high as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Now halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. So you're just moving with breath, and you'll inhale to bring that upward facing dog, and exhale to downward facing, beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway for the inhale breath. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, the arms go high. Exhale, fold, nice breathing. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, Jata, freeeeeee, high to low push-up. Just moving with intention, inhaling for that upward dog, exhaling for that downward facing, beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep, your arms go high for the inhale, and then sit down into your chair for the first time. So you'll hold here for a moment. Shoulders down and back away from the ears. Beautiful. Inner rotate your palms. Maybe flare your toes. Maybe lift the toes off of the mat as you sit a little bit deeper, holding here. Shoulders down and back. Maybe shift your gaze in between those fingertips as you hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, just moving with your breath, knowing that you can skip this and just find your way into that downward facing dog anytime. Right leg goes up to the sky, inhale breath. Exhale, low lunge, find that low lunge. Now you're gonna come up onto those fingertips, rise the chest up, gaze forward as you inhale. Exhale, straighten out that right leg, flex the toes back towards your face. Inhale, find your way into that low lunge. Exhale, straighten out that right leg. One more inhale, hold here, and then this time, start to send your hands back behind you, palms facing up. So now palms are up, you're squeezing those shoulder blades together, and this should feel fantastic, right? Just hold here. I move too fast anyway, usually, so let this go. Great. Your back left heel is lifted. You're lengthening the spine, trying to create one straight line with the body. Palms are up and shoulders are squeezing. Hold here. You should be feeling that inner fire starting right now. Hovering that belly, engaging the belly. Holding. Breathing. If you focus on your breath, it becomes a lot easier. So root down through all four corners of that right foot. And when you inhale, start to rise the hands up. Shoulders down and back. Energy through the fingertips. Holding here. Your first crescent lunge. Your feet are hip width distance. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Maybe you look up for the big inhale breath. And then exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. Moving with intention. So we're just warming up for now. Inhale fills you up, dog. Exhale to downward facing, ha. Left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, finding that low lunge. Come up onto the tipsy tips of the fingers. Back heel is up, and you're rising that chest for the inhale. Exhale, straighten out that left leg, flex the toes back towards your face. Inhale, find that deep lunge. Exhale, straighten left leg. Inhale, hold here. Now when you're ready, you're just gonna rise the hands back behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Holding here. And since you held it on the other side, you get to hold it here. Energy through your fingertips. Create that straight line. Focus on your breath. So no matter what's going on, no matter how tough this may get, you're still thinking about that intention. Why did I show up for my mat this morning? I don't know. Don't know. Why did you show up, Gina? Because you have to. Yes, beautiful. Just kidding. 4, 5. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise the hands up. That should feel good. Stretching out that right hip. Look up. Sit deep. Maybe try to get that left knee stacked right over that left heel. Push that right heel more forward. Breathing. Focus on breath. We'll be moving faster towards the with this in just a moment. So start to focus on inhaling the breath, and then when you exhale, you flow through your vinyasa, high to low push-up. Moving with intention. As you inhale, you'll fill upward facing. As you exhale, you find that downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep your arms, go high as you inhale. Exhale, sit down into that chair. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Curl pose or halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Just moving with your breath. When you inhale, you'll upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward to a low lunge. Inhale, breath. Exhale, swoosh the hands back behind you. Inhale, stand all the way up for that crescent lunge. Exhale to an airplane, but hands out to a T this time. So not back behind you, just to a nice capital letter T. Your hips are square, so try to bring that left hip slightly down. And then lift that left heel higher. Strong, stable foundation in that right leg. Holding here. Square your hips. And when you're ready, left hand comes down and the right hand comes up for revolved half moon. You can take that right hand to the low back if that feels better for you. Otherwise, you just keep both arms opening. That left hand can come down to a block to the ground or it hovers. So you're gonna stay here for an inhale breath and then exhale, twisted crescent. Bend the right knee, left ball of the foot comes down and your arms open to the right side of the room for that exhale breath. Bring the back left heel down as you reverse your warrior, sitting deep into that front knee. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa, high to low push-up. Deep inhale fills you up. Exhale, downward facing, beautiful. Now left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, low lunge. Stay here for that inhale breath. And then you exhale, swoosh the hands back behind you. Inhale, crescent lunge as the hands go up. Exhale into that airplane with hands to a capital letter T. Hold here, just like you did on the other side. Flex that foot. Beautiful. Lift that heel a little bit higher. Bring your right butt cheek down. Hips are in line. Beautiful. And when you're ready, you're gonna find that revolved half moon. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up, knowing that left hand can come to the low back if that feels better. Holding here, just twisting here. Keep your hips square as the upper body twists, and then bend that left knee. Right ball of the foot comes down, and you exhale, twisted crescent, hands towards the left side of the room. Now bring that back heel down as you reverse the warrior, and the left hand goes high, sitting deep into that front left knee. And then you exhale, flow through your vinyasa, high to low push-up. Moving with your breath. Inhale fills you up. Exhale resets you into that downward facing dog. Good job, asana. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Circle, sweep the arms, go high as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway lift. Nice, Derek. Exhale, chaturanga, just moving with your breath. Inhale fills you up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg goes up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose, touch that knee to the nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale to your right elbow. Hold here or fly. 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that foot forward and you come up onto those tippy fingers for the inhale breath. Exhale, swoosh the hands back. Inhale, hands come up, crescent lunge. Exhale to that airplane. Inhale, left hand down, revolved half moon. Exhale, twisted crescent, hands open to the right. Reverse your warrior, right hand high. Exhale to a side angle, right hand down, left hand comes up. Pushing that right knee away with the elbow. Peel that left shoulder back. Maybe send both hands towards the front of the room. Inner rotate your palms like you're holding a beach ball. 5. You're having fun. Sides of your mouth upwards. 4, 3, 2. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, plant the hands, flow. Just moving with breath. Inhale fills you. Exhale, down dogs you. Left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale to your nose. Inhale, rise. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale, rise. Exhale to your left elbow. Hold here or fly. Otherwise, you just keep it glued there, and it is just as difficult to do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands and you come up, rise the chest, inhale. Exhale, swoosh the hands back. Stand the hands up, inhale. Exhale into that airplane. Inhale, revolved half moon. Exhale, twist that crescent. Reverse your warrior. Exhale to a side angle. And you'll stay right here, pushing that knee away with the elbow. Maybe shifting your gaze. Beautiful job. Stack those shoulders. Looking great. Maybe send your right hand towards the front of the room. Maybe send your left hand towards the front of the room. Your choice. Holding here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse your warrior as you inhale. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa, high to low. Moving with your breath as you inhale your upward facing dog. Exhale, HA to the heart. Beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, arms go high as you inhale. Exhale, sit down into your chair, holding here in your chair. Bring your hands to heart center. Start to reach the crown of the head forward, and then left elbow goes to the outside of that right knee as you push that right palm down into the left. As you twist, make sure your knees are in line, your hips are square, and your booty is below the heart. So physically look at your knees and try to bring them in line. And then you can open up those arms, or you can go into a side crow if that is in your practice. Otherwise, just stay right here. It is just as difficult to stay right here, but lower the hips below the heart. Focus on that intention. Knees are in line. Breathing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, come back to center. Stay right where you are. So you're sitting deep into the hips. Now lift your left knee up. So you're just lifting the left knee, but the right knee is still bent as well. Holding here. And then bring the hands down to the mat as the left leg goes to the back of the mat, finding that low lunge. Deep inhale, breath. Exhale, swoosh the hands back behind you. Crescent lunge as you inhale. Exhale into an airplane. Inhale, revolved half moon. Exhale to twisted crescent. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale to a side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale to an easy twist. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up, holding here. Now, just like in the beginning of class, we came onto the knife edge of our right foot, knife edge of our left foot, holding here. Hand to the back of the mat. And then when you're ready, rise all the way up, hold here. Palm up, stack those shoulders. Now, start to lift that right foot off of the mat and come into that side plank, stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. If you'd like to modify, bring that left knee down to the mat. Breathing here. If you want to, you can go into tree legs, taking that right leg, placing it over that left leg, hips go high. When you chaturanga, you're going to keep that right leg glued. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, keeping that foot glued. Straighten out the leg, inhale, up dog. Exhale, HA to the, beautiful. Now hinge forward into a high plank. Come down to your forearms. Beautiful. So now you're down onto your forearms. Bring your feet together at the back of the mat. Start to interlace your hands together. Keeping your feet and hands where they are. Just move the hips side to side. Breathing. Side to side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to center. Take your palms down, fingertips in front of the elbows, and walk your feet in so that the hips go a little bit higher. So now you're finding a dolphin pose. This is a great place to stay, or you can lift that right leg up to the sky. Just keep it there. If you like to go into a forearm balance, you can always go there. So just listen to your body and whatever you need in this moment. Great work. If you had one leg up, just make sure you switch legs to do so on the other side. If you're holding this, know it's uncomfortable, but it'll be over eventually. For 5, 4, 3, 2, both feet down. Now grasp through the hands, hinge forward into a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing. Have a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, HA. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, foldasana. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms, go high. And then sit down into your chair. Hold here, bring your hands to heart center. Start to reach the crown of the head forward and bring right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Beautiful, your knees are in line, your hips are square. You can open up those arms or you can go into that side crow. Otherwise, this is a great place to stay. Yes. They can't hear the music. I got flagged on YouTube for having my music too loud. Don't want to get flagged. Okay, holding here. Take this where you want to take this. Find whatever expression you're finding. And then when you are ready, you'll slowly start to come back to that center Utkatasana chair pose. Now keeping that left leg the way it is, just lift that right knee. Holding here. Both legs are bent. Flex that right foot. And then when you're ready, you'll find that deep lunge. Find that deep, 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 deep lunge. Come up onto those fingertips for the inhale. Rise the chest. Exhale, swoosh the hands back behind you. Stand all the way up for that crescent lunge. Exhale into an airplane. Inhale, revolved half moon. Exhale, twisted crescent. Reverse your warrior. Left hand goes high. Exhale to a side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, plant the right hand down, easy twist. So the back heel comes off of the mat and the left hand comes up, just like in the beginning. So now you're gonna come onto the knife edge of that left and right foot, hand towards the back of the room. And then when you're ready, you just lift those hips up, stack the shoulders. Now take that left leg and just place it right over the right leg. Know that you can modify, bringing that right knee down to the mat. Know that you can intensify and lift that left leg. And if you did the tree legs on the other side, you'll just do that again. You'll plant that left foot to the inner thigh. You'll lift, keep it glued, and then exhale, chaturanga, as you keep that foot glued. Both legs back, inhale, up dog. Exhale, HA, ha. Inhale together, big breath in. Exhale, HA. Inhale, right leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, stay or flip your dog. Knowing that you can flip your dog, or you can stay exactly where you are, because we'll come right back to it. 4, 3, 4, 2. Back to three-legged dog as the right leg goes up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Now straighten out that leg to the left. Wild thing. Falling. Breathing here. Hips go high, head falls back. Keep your right leg exactly where it is and bring both hands down to the mat and do 3 push-ups. I'm not going to, but 3-ish, 2-ish, 1-ish, 1 more. 1 more. Now back to three-legged dog as the right leg goes high. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands for the inhale, low lunge. Exhale, swoosh the hands back. Stand all the way up, hands go high. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, revolved. Exhale, crescent twist. Reverse your warrior, right hand goes high. Exhale to a side angle, right hand down, left hand comes up. And now you can take your left hand to your low back, coming into a half bind. You can come into a full bind and connect the hands behind you. Bird of paradise is also an option. Otherwise, be okay with being right here. We always own what we choose, no matter what it looks like. Own what you choose. Not copy and try to do what you see just because you want to do it. Yeah. Why do you guys follow me? I don't know. So you're taking this where you want to take this. If you're in a bird of paradise, you'll slowly find your way back into that side angle. Side angle, just open up the arms. Now inhale, reverse your warrior breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits. Jinga. Woo! Left leg goes high. If you want to, you can take your right hand around the right calf. 2 hands around that calf to play with balance. 1 or 2 hands. You can bring your forehead towards your shin. If that feels fantastic, you can play with some hops. Otherwise, just stay right here. Just listen to your body. Find your fullest expression as you continue to kick, kick, kick. And then you're going to stand all the way up, lifting that left knee up to a single-legged Tadasana as you inhale. Exhale, twist your hands open to the left, taking that right hand to the outside of the left knee, maybe shifting your gaze over that left palm. Holding here. Oh, I love this song. Beautiful. Come back to center. Now take your left hand to your left knee and start to open it up. Knee comes over to the left, right hand comes over to the right. Strong, stable foundation. And then you'll come back to center as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Shaky, shaky. Bring your feet hip width distance. Shake it out, shake it out. Take your 2-piece fingers and hook around the big toes. Bend your knees as much as you'd like to make that happen. And then inhale, lengthen the spine, flat back. Exhale, pull elbows to the sides of the room. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, pull. One more inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, pull. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Crow pose. Place your hands in front of your feet. Bend your elbows and try to create a shelf with your triceps as you bring your knees high up onto them towards the armpits. And then you can gaze forward, maybe bringing 1 or 2 feet off of the mat. Maybe tripod headstand is in your practice and you want to go there. Or you can always go into a malasana, wide-legged squat. Hands to heart center as the knees spread wide. Poop in the Woodsasana. Beautiful. If you're playing with that crow, you can play with shooting back to a high plank. If you're in a tripod headstand, maybe you come back into that crow. But either way, everyone will find their way back into their downward facing dog after they've gone through whatever variation they want to go through. So once you're in that down dog, you HA. Left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hips, stay or flip your dog, knowing that you can stay in that 3-legged dog, or you can flip. Hips go high, head falls back, beautiful work. And then you'll come back into that 3-legged dog, sending that left leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow. Hold here or wild thing. Straightening out that leg to the right. Right hand is high. Beautiful. Keep your left leg exactly where it is. Bring both hands down to the mat and do 3 push-ups for 1, 2, 3. Back to 3-legged dog. Left leg goes high. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. Find that inhale in low lunge. Exhale, swoosh the hands back. Stand your hands all the way up. Stand your hands. Exhale into that airplane. Inhale, right hand down, left hand up. Exhale, twisted crescent. Inhale, reverse your warrior, left hand high. Exhale to a side angle. Once you find that side angle, take that right hand to the low back, coming into a half bind. Maybe come into a full bind, connecting the hands behind you. Maybe bird of paradise. Otherwise, this is a great opportunity to just find some stillness. Make sure no matter what happens, your left knee is still stacked above that heel and it's not caving inward. Breathing here. And if you're in a birds of paradise, you'll slowly start to come back to center. Everyone will reverse the warrior when you're ready. Left hand goes high. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits. Right leg goes up to the sky. You can play with left hand around the left calf. You can play with 2 hands around that calf, difficult on the carpet. Or you can play with some hops. Breathing here. Time flies by so fast on Instagram because we have a time limit. Are you focusing on your breath? Are you having fun in your practice? Showing up on your mat is a lot like showing up in your life. What you bring onto your yoga mat is how you're showing up into your life. So don't bring your shit on your yoga mat, right? No shit on your mat. Take this to your fullest expression, and then you're going to find single-legged Tadasana. Right knee comes up to that tabletop. Exhale, twist. Left hand to the outside of that right knee. Right palm facing up. Maybe shift your gaze. Holding here, just finding some stillness. And then you'll come back to center, both hands high. Right hand to right knee, or two-piece fingers hook around the big toe as you peel open. Knee to the right, hand to the left. Left hand left. Maybe you shift your gaze over that palm to play with balance. Otherwise, you can just keep your gaze to center. For 3, for 2. Come back to center for your inhale breath. Exhale, forward fold feet together. Ha. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep your arms, go high. Exhale, sit down into your chair. Stay low into the chair and just lift that left leg up. Exhale to a low lunge. Whoops. Come up onto those fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, swoosh the hands back. Hold here. Hold right here. Now send the hands forward, but keep your gaze towards the corner of your room. Where the carpet meets the wall. Hold here. Back heel is off the mat and pushing forward. Deep bend in that right knee. Bring your hands to heart center as you inhale. Exhale, twist left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Pushing that right palm down into the left. Beautiful. Just standing on one leg for most of the class. Just strong, stable right leg right now. You can open up your arms or you can stay exactly where you are. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to that extended crescent. Reach your hands towards the front of the room once again. Now inhale, rise the hands up. Deep breath in. Exhale into that airplane. Woo! Now root down, and this time open up into a half moon. Right hand is down, left hand is up. Stacking that left shoulder over the right. Stack that left hip and flex the left foot. Deep inhale through the nose. This time come into a Shiva Squat. Bring your hands to heart center as you tuck that left knee behind the right calf. Inhale, open up into that half moon. Exhale, Shiva. One more inhale, hold here. This time open up into Warrior 2. Just all the way down into your first Warrior 2 of the class. Deep bend, make sure the knee is stacked. Gaze over your front fingertips, holding here. And then inhale, flip your palm and reverse your triangle as you straighten out both legs. Exhale to a tree, Konasana. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Your back left foot is at a 45-degree angle and you're twisting from your rib cage. You can do whatever kind of variation you like to do here, but we'll just hold for last 3. Last 2. 1. Rise all the way up. Turn your right toes in. Interlace your hands at your low back as you squeeze the shoulder blades down and back, and then flat back, forward fold. Just letting the hands come up above the head. Let the head hang heavy. Or you can always go into a tripod headstand, bringing your crown of the head in the direction towards the mat. Try to keep your hips in line with your heels. Focus on that breath. If you're in a tripod headstand, you'll slowly start to make your way back to center, and you'll ever want to bring your hands back to your hips. And with a flat back, you'll rise all the way up for the inhale breath. Exhale, Warrior 2. Now swing your left arm underneath the right, palms to touch thumbs toward the face. Square your shoulders towards the front of the room as you inhale. Exhale, flat back fold. Right shoulder to the inside of that right knee. Now you're going to stay exactly where you are. Now take your arms and open them up underneath that right leg. So the right shoulder goes underneath that right knee. Warrior 4. Hands out to the sides. You can also go into an arm balance if you want to. Take your hands forward and maybe lift that left leg. Whatever. Otherwise, just stay exactly where you are. Hands out for 3, for 2, 1. Bring both hands to the outside of that right foot. Left knee comes down to the mat. moon pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, flatten or straighten out that right leg. Half splits, or you can go into a full splits here. You can also take that left hand to the outside of that right foot, flexing your toes back towards the face. Holding here. Take 3 more breaths wherever you are. And then you'll slowly start to find your way back into a low lunge for the inhale. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep, your hands go up as you inhale. Exhale, sit down into your chair. Now you're gonna sit a little bit deeper. Keep that left knee bent and lift that right leg up. Holding here, holding here. Breathing here, and then you'll find that low lunge. Come up onto those fingertips, and then send the hands back behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. You can't see my belly because the shirt is so baggy, but my belly is to my spine. Holding here. Now send your hands towards the front of the room, creating that extended crescent. So this should feel great in your left leg. Holding here. Lift the thumbs a tiny bit higher. Breathing. Now bring your hands to heart center as you inhale. Exhale, twist right elbow to the outside of the left knee, pushing that left palm down into the right. You can open up your arms, otherwise you can stay exactly where you are. Woo! Beautiful. Stay. Hands back to center. And then you start to send your hands back towards the front of the room. You've got this. And then rise up into that warrior 3. Oh, I mean crescent lunge, thank you. Crescent lunge. Now you're in a crescent lunge, and then you find your way into an airplane. This is a team effort. And then open up into that half moon. Stack your right shoulder, stack your right hip. Flex your right toes, flare your toes. Deep inhale breath, exhale, Shiva Squat, hands to heart center. Open up for the inhale, exhale, Shiva. Inhale, open. I guess we're going into warrior 2 now. Different than yesterday. Inhale, flip your palm, reverse your triangle as you straighten out both legs. Exhale, find Trikonasana on this side. Sass your hips back before bringing the left hand down and the right hand up. Sass your hips back. Sass your hips back. Your right foot is at a 45-degree angle, so the toes are slightly in. So you're tucking the right hip slightly so you don't pull the groin. You're lengthening through your right fingertips. Maybe you send your right, you do whatever you did on the other side. So if you did a variation here, you can always do that again. How are we running out of time? We've got to do this. Breathing here. And then you'll rise all the way up. Turn your left toes in. Hands up to the side, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then you're gonna flat back, forward fold. Taking the hands to the knife edges of the feet, actively pulling that crown of the head in the direction towards the mat. Tripod headstand is an option. You can also root down through your left hand, and right hand can come up for a twist. Just making sure if you do that, make sure you switch hands, bringing the right hand down and the left hand up. And if you're in a tripod headstand, you'll just make sure you slowly bring your feet back down to the mat. You'll bring your hands up to your hips, and with a flat back, you'll rise all the way up for the inhale. Exhale to warrior 2 towards the front of the room. Take your right arm, swing it underneath your left arm, palms to touch, thumbs toward the face. Start to square your shoulders forward, and then exhale, flat back fold, left shoulder to the inside of that left knee. this is a great place to stay, or you can always open up your arms for warrior 4. Left shoulder underneath that left knee, hands up to the sides like airplane wings. You can go into that arm balance if you went there on the other side. Otherwise, you just stay and hang out and feel fantastic. Hands out, try to keep them up. Squeeze the shoulders. And then you'll bring both hands down to the mat. Start to lift your right heel, bring the right knee down, moon pose as you inhale. Exhale, half split. Straighten out that left leg, flex the toes back towards your face. Then you take your right hand to the outside of that left foot if you want to, or you can go into a full split. Otherwise, just stay exactly where you are. Focusing on that intention. Just a couple more breaths in and out your nose. And then you'll find your way back into a low lunge when you're ready for the inhale. Exhale, forward fold for your exhale. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time till the shoulders are down and back and the palms are facing forward. And you'll circle sweep, the hands go high. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, sit down into your chair. Now lower that booty all the way down to the mat. And then lower your upper body all the way down to the mat slowly. Feet are hip width distance, but don't lower the shoulders. You're gonna take your left hand to your left ankle, and then your right hand to your right ankle. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right hand to left knee, and then switch sides, and then switch, 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 switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ankles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, ankles. 1, 2, knees. 1, 2, ankles. 1, 1, knees, knees. Hug the knees into the chest. Deep breath in, and then lower the feet hip width distance again. Walk the heels in a little bit closer. Send your hands towards the back of the room. Feet are hip width distance. Now you're gonna just lift the belly up. So create that arch in the spine. Create that arch, shoulders are down. There's a big arch, belly is up. Lead with the belly, root down through the heels, lift your chest a little bit higher. Now push down into your heels and lift the hips up. And you can stay right here, or you can slowly lift the hands up. You can also interlace your hands beneath you and squeeze the shoulder blades together a little bit more, pretending there's a block in between your knees. You can go into a full wheel if that is part of your practice. Otherwise, you just stay right here. Take this where you want to take this for 3, for 2, and then you slowly lower down, Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, knees spread wide. One hand to belly, one hand to heart. And just take a couple more breaths. Big breaths in. And then you'll start to bring the knees back together. Walk the knees in. Send your right leg up to the sky. Cross your right heel over your left knee. Flex the right foot. Take your hands, interlace right behind that left hamstring, and then just start to lower the head down. Maybe pushing that right knee away with the elbow. If you need a deeper stretch, you can interlace around the shin instead of the hamstring. But keep the feet flexed. If you want to take our class again, I'm teaching on Zoom on Thursday, and it's open and free for anyone. So just private message me after this class, and I can get you the link to that Zoom class. Thursday night at 7 Pacific time. Keeping your legs exactly where they are, take your hands up to the sides, palms facing up. Now start to lower your legs over to the left side of the mat till that right foot touches the ground, and you'll shift your gaze over that right hand. You can also cactus your arms if you're super close to a quarantine mate.
So that's 6 feet.
Or quarantine mates. And then you'll come back to center, interlace your hands below that right knee, send your left leg towards the front of the room, give that right knee a big squeeze up towards that right armpit, flex the foot, feel that pinch sensation. And then slowly lower that right foot down. Left leg goes up to the sky, exhale, cross that left heel over the right. Interlace behind the right hamstring, and you can stay right here. Great place to stay. You can also take your hand around the shin instead. Focus on your breath. Keeping your legs exactly where they are, take your hands up to the sides, palms up, and then slowly lower your legs over to the right side of the room, maybe shifting your gaze over that left palm. Maybe eyes are closed. I'm a horrible yogi.
Eyes are definitely not closed.
Come back to center, interlace your hands below that left knee, send your right leg towards the front of the room and squeeze that knee up and towards the left armpit. And then bring the left sole of the foot down. Bring the knees into the chest. Send your legs up to the sky. Take your hands, happy baby. So your tailbone is down. You're pushing into those hands and you're pulling the feet down so the hands are to the inner or outer edges of the feetsies. Maybe you rock side to side, maybe straightening out one or two legs. Sides of your mouth upwards because it's called happy baby pose. Sides of your mouth upwards. Yes, good. Woo! We're on our last minute. Hug the knees into the chest, grab opposite elbows as you bring your forehead up to meet the knee. Squeeze yourself into a tiny little ball of energy for a deep, deep, deep inhale breath. Exhale, Shavasana. Letting the feet splay to the sides, hands to the sides, palms facing up, eyes are closed, mind is off. And if this video ends, perfect, because you can just stay exactly where you are. And I hope you have an amazing day. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.